for my second project, I decided to go where my heart normally goes for the topics of many conversations and school assignments in my life, which is to the arts, in particular, film. So with that being said, for this project, I've chosen to review the cultural context of the film Eve's Bayou. Eve's Bayou is a 1997 American Southern Gothic drama film written and directed by Kasi Lemmons, who, while I was at the tender age of 3, made her directorial debut with this film. Now, even though I was so young when this movie first came out and the film is actually rated R, this movie is somewhat of a rite of passage in a lot of Black households and happens to be one of my favorite movies as well. The film stars Jurnee Smollett, Samuel Jackson, Meagan Good, Lynn Whitfield, Debbie Morgan, and Diahann Carroll. Now, this movie is very important to me and one of my favorites because it touches on a lot of subjects that families, in particular Black families, do not like to speak on, such as infidelity, incest, sexual assault, and African religious practices. So with that being said, this film is set in Louisiana. If you know anything about Louisiana, you know that Louisiana is notorious for its practice of voodoo. Voodoo is a religion of Haiti. It's practiced in Cuba, Trinidad, Brazil, and the southern U.S., especially in Louisiana. And it combines elements of Roman Catholicism and tribal religions of Western Africa, in particular Benin. And practices of voodoo worship a high god, the ancestors, twins, and spirits called the Loa. So throughout the film, you'll see a lot of voodoo paraphernalia. You'll see a lot of references to snakes, which is big in voodoo culture, and African culture, African mythology. You'll also see a voodoo priestess practicing voodoo. You'll see a couple of characters with the gift of sight, which a lot of voodoo people claim to be able to have sight into the future and be able to tell people's fortunes. I think that this is an appropriate topic for class because it falls in line with somewhat of a current event or film that has ties to African mythology. So I hope that you all love what I put out next. If not, then I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoy.